My dear friends, today in the Gospel we have heard again a story of a miracle, the healing of the blind man. In modern Bible scholarship, you sometimes find people who say that Jesus actually didn't perform any miracles, but that these miracles have to be understood in spiritual sense. That, of course, is nonsense. Jesus did miracles, and it made him so outstanding that people were saying, "Oh, look at that man. We never had such a prophet before in Israel." All the same, it is true that all these miracles, or most of them, seem to point at a more spiritual message. In other words, that in this case, Jesus is a healer not only of our physical blindness, but also of our blindness in a spiritual way. We all are somehow blind. To a greater or lesser degree, we are sitting along the road of this life, and we are all struggling with our eyesight, with our vision. We are either short-sighted or too far-sighted. We see something hard or we don't see it at all, but we are all having a poor vision. We can be, in any way, we can be handicapped by our blindness in all sorts of ways. We can have that spiritual blindness coming out in our materialism. We are so materialistic, so much engrossed in material things, money-making, etc., that like the man in the Gospel of today, we are blind but spiritually, and we do not have an eye anymore for the spiritual values in life. Our blindness may come out in our pride, so that like the Pharisees in the Gospel, we are totally blind for our sins and shortcomings and our need for healing. Our blindness may show itself in our selfishness and self-centeredness, which blinds us for the needs of other people, the sick, the old, the lonely, the poor. Or in our blindness may come out in our rudeness and insensitivity, which blinds us to the hurt we are causing to others. We are in the center of life, so we think, and we are elbowing our way through life and kicking all people out of the way who are troublesome for us. We are blind. We don't even know that we are hurting people sometimes. It may come out in our snobbering. We are snobs. And the snobbery that blinds us to the fact that all people are equal. Perhaps we have a big car, or we have a lot of money, or we have a beautiful face, or we have a diploma, or an academic degree, or an uncle or an aunt who is a millionaire. And for that reason, we think we are better than others who don't have that privilege. And that's of course extremely stupid, because we didn't do it to ourselves in the first place. We do. All the people who work just as hard as you, and you don't have a car, you don't have a diploma. And if you are clever, well, there is something that you didn't give to yourself. But if you are beautiful, You didn't make yourself beautiful, did you? So if you feel superior, that's the way. If you didn't do it yourself, and the others have worked harder perhaps and have tried harder, but they didn't get what you want. It is a gift. But we are blind for it sometimes. We think it is our own achievement, our own, our own merit, that we need that. I am beautiful. Oh my God, Hutjes. Wait a few years and you will see how you look like that. Or again, it may come out of our lack of attention for the beauty of the world around us. There is a lot of beauty in the world, and it's not only bad. It's not only bad. It's a lot of beauty. Or the people around us, they are also not only bad. Or in our lack of gratitude for the many gifts we have received. Or in the fact that we have lost sight completely of the things that should be our highest priority: heaven, eternal life, God. Lord, I am blind. Make me see. To a greater or lesser degree, as I said, not physically but in a spiritual way, the blindness of Bartimaeus is in all of us, and we all need Jesus to sharpen, to deepen, to recover our vision, to make us see. Let us pray in this Holy Mass that Christ may cure our blindness, so that our eyes may be opened more and more for the reality of what is really important and beautiful and true in life, for God, for eternal life, for the needs and dignity of others, for our family, whatever. And let us also pray that once we have received Christ's power to see, that we in turn may help others to see as well. For that precisely is our Christian mission, to be a light in the world, helping other people to recover their sight. The other day, I read a true story of something that happened in China many years ago, before the communists took over. The story is about a doctor who worked there in a small hospital of the Christian missionaries. One day, the doctor was approached by a poor man from the countryside. The man was practically blind because he suffered from eye cataracts. The doctor managed to heal him, and with his sight restored, the man returned home joyfully and full of gratitude. A few weeks later, he was back. This time, he came not for himself. He had brought along 48 other blind people who had followed him from the village, holding on to a rope by which he had been guiding them all the way to the hospital for a distance of 250 miles. I see in this story a beautiful illustration about the role we Christians have to play in our relation to non-Christians. We too were blind, and without Jesus we would still be. But if through the healing power of Christ our eyes have been opened, more or less, then we, in turn, must bring others to Christ. In all other ways we can think of, through giving a book, through telling about Christ, through programs like Alpha and landings and so on, so that their hearts may be healed as well. And